and mathematics 11 and 12. Thank you.
Good morning, all of you. I am Sapna Kumar from Near High School, Hanumannagar, and I am teaching biology in class 5 to 8. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mr. Kantu Mandal from Other Children High School. I am taking biology and science class of class 6 to 10.
Good morning to all of you. I am Ajay Kumar from Mayfield Global High School. And I teach physics and math from 6 to 10.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mona Mandilwa. I teach science 5 to 8 and I am from Trinity Groups. And my our group's member is Dr. Homi Nagi Khan. Good morning, everyone. This is Bhargavi Chaudhary from Radiant International School, Patna. And I teach science from grade 6 to 8.
Good morning, everybody. Myself, Dilip Kumar from Delhi, Communist School, which is that is chemistry and biology. Thank you. Good morning to all of you. Myself, Mr. Kumar from Delhi School. Myself, I teach 6 to 8 physics and chemistry. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Alok Kumar. I am taking care of science in 9th and 10th, and I am taking care of chemistry for 11th and 12th. Good morning, everyone. My name is Anupam Kumar. I am taking biology and chemistry up to 6 to 10 and 35 to 30.
What's the name? Group number 5. Group's name is Cbse Training. It's already there. Okay. CV down.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rajiv Upadhyay. I am from Trinity Global School, Patna. I am taking classes in grade 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. And I am teaching and imparting my knowledge of biology to the students of TGS. Thank you.
Group 6, what is the name?
A very pleasant good morning, everyone. I am Poonam Sinha from Center Futuristic School. I am taking class of grade 3 and 4 science. Good morning, all of you. I am Leela Rathi from Krishna Vidyagar. I am taking in bio and physics. Thank you.
Good morning to all. My name is Ananda Krishna. I am from Aryavarta High School, Balsi. I am taking biology classes 10 to 12.
Have a nice morning to all of you. It's me, Shani Parveen from Cambridge Primary School, Navatpur, Patna, and I'm taking 8 to 12 biology.
Come and write with me.
I am Rita Kumari from Mayfield Global School. I teach bio class 6 to 10.
Good morning to all of you. I am Ravinder Kumar, College of Aryavarta. I teach physics and math 8 to 10.
Good morning, all of you. I am Nagarjuna from Korea. I teach bio of
Good morning. Myself is Nilanjan Kumar. I belong to Cbse family as biology teacher. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Ankit Upadhyay from Panda International School. I am taking physics class 6 to 10.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Aditya Kumar. I am from Diksha School, Devon, Maharashtra. I am a teacher of mathematics from 9 to 12. Thank you.
Now, Leaders, please come forward.
Myself, Sangeeta Swarup from New Era Public School. I'm teaching science in standard 6 and 8.
Good morning everyone. My name is Chandan C and I am from New Era Public School and I am teaching maths and physics from grades 8 to 10.
Good morning everyone. I am Abhishek Kumar. I am teaching physics and chemistry up to level 12.
Group 6, have you selected your leader? Please volunteer, come forward and write your name. Okay, but it is for us. We have
Myself, Nissan Kumar Misra from Mercy International School. I teach physics in 9th and 10th. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Mr. Rajesh from Likha Dali School, Patna. I am a science teacher and taking chemistry for 9th and 10th students.
Good morning everyone. My name is Rajesh Kumar. I teach in biology in Government Public School today.
Good morning everyone. I am Devendra Kumar here from Metro Valley School, Patna. I am teaching physics from 9 to 12.
Good morning everyone. My name is Shalini Sharma. I am from Scholars Abode School. I am teaching biology in class 9th and 10th. Thank you. I am Sister Mary Mamta from Notre Dame NTPC College. I teach EVS.
Good morning everyone. I am Sri Krishna Kumar from SR Vidyapati and I teach physics.
Good morning everyone. I am Paramanand Prasad. Teach physics from 9th to 12th. Coming from Notre Dame.
Thank you all.
Good morning all of you. My name is Aryavarta Kumar. I am from Scholars Abode School and I am TGT science teacher from taking classes 7 to 10.
So now we all are introduced and I hope everyone has named the group.
And the teachers are also there with us.
Everyone Nandinara. Ma'am, it's you are 6, number 6. Number 5 or 6? Okay, 5 this, so this was 6. 6 Nandinara.
Please.
Oh, sorry. 7 is Nandinara.
Please come.
7 Nandinara.
But there is no place for them.
You can write the other side.
Someone from the group leader, please come. Please come. Write the group name. Here. Group 7.
8 is Dr. Kalam.
Oh, 8 is also there.
Yes.
Leader. Group 8, please volunteer. Group 8 volunteer, please come. Thank you. So all this group is with a purpose. All these groups are here with a purpose because we are going to give you some tasks. You have to do it as a group activity, and the group leader is going to present whatever you want. Okay? All the participants are requested to switch off or mute their phones. Okay? Because that is a disturbing element. Please don't take out your phone till the recess is there. If there is any emergency call during the recess, you can call. Thank you.
Yeah.
Handouts are important. Anyways, I'm going to tell you what to do, when to do.
Can I help you?
Yes.
The screen for all the- You're in group 7. Group 7.
Today's session is, I think I'm audible.
Do we need mic or we are comfortable without
I
mic?
think we are comfortable without
Okay,
mic.
thank you.
टीचर का टिपिकल जो वॉइस है ना उसका पूरा तो लाउड रहता है. So today's session is not about discussion on any topic of science. We are going to actually move around basically 3 questions. What is science? Why we have to practice science in secondary level, and how to do it. So there are 3 points basically. What, why, and how. So tell about the first handout.
Yeah. So, as man said, we have to answer in relation to science, what, why, and how. You know, the Galileo's definition about science. Do you remember what it says? Science is the study of all wise. It came in those days, 1543. Science is the study of all wise. But the definition developed. As we grew up, the science got a grip, the science got consolidation, so the definition got changed. So it started with science is an analytical and systematic studies of anything which comes into our consideration. But when it comes to the public school level, that itself is not enough. We'll have to rearrange it. We have to rearrange it as per our convenience, so that our students become more responsive, so that they become the more matured and systematic citizens of this country. They become creative, and the creativity and innovation will come at its forefront. Okay? So we want to study science because we want to become systematic. Supporting.
There's a very nice definition of science in NCL.
Yes, in
They're
NCL,
telling,
yes.
they're telling that science is an ever expanding knowledge. It's changing every time, every day with our new experiences. As our experiences are changing, the evidences are changing, the interpretations are changing. So science becomes a dynamic, changing body of knowledge which is growing with
day by day.
Day by day.
Okay. So, but when it comes to this, our structured, our studies, curriculum level, since the inception of the NCF 1986, we developed all types of studies into the scientific studies, whether it be social science, it is Hindi, it is English, whatever. सारी स्टडीज को कन्वर्ट कर दिया कैसे साइंटिफिक तरीके से आपको पढ़ना है. So what does that mean? We have to study everything in scientific way. We have to study history in scientific. We have to study chemistry into scientific. We have to study Hindi into scientific. So what does that actually mean? That means we have to arrange all the information in a systematic and analytical manner. For example, if we study about the medieval history, we start with Delhi Sultanate. Thereafter, as time passes, we come up to the prior to the 1857. So there is always a system over there, and this science has to be enrolled in our daily lives as well. You just memorize. It's our systematic structure that when we go home, we place things. We place our shoes at a particular place. We keep say spices in different boxes on a particular order, so that if someday we are not free, if someday we are not okay, so we can tell our others, just go and put at that box, you will find sugar into it, you will find salt into it. So the system is there also. And this systematic approach makes our life more livable. We become more and more structured, our life becomes more and more convenient, so that approach is very, very important. Now, how to move into science? We all know.
Before going to that, I have written some characteristics of science. What's the nature of science? You can explain?
We'll come. So, we all know that when we take sciences, we adopt a particular method, which is called scientific method. All the information which are gathered from different sources are not called science. All the information gathered from different sources are not called science. Only a few of them are called science. And those few have to pass through tests. Those few have to pass through 4 types of tests. Okay? The first of the tests is of what? It should have a well-born observation. Observation includes what? Experiments. We have to have a better, say, sight onto it. We'll have to develop our idea about it. We have to see the things from all the corners. The next of the observation comes is what? It's called formulation. The way ma'am was saying, it's dynamic and all. So it's what? Formulation. Your individual assessment, your individual prediction. What? The next is about explanation. Or is it visible at back? No. Explanation, or we gave it the name called.
Are you coming just now?
Justification. It has to be justified. And finally, the fourth one is needed. It's called correction or modification.
Okay. There is not a single way of practicing science, but whosoever practices science, these four states are very much important. They actually comprise of the scientific method. So observation, formulation, explanation, and correction.
And then correction. You're always ready to modify your things, whatever you have, whatever you have assessed, whatever you have say formulated. Your formulation is always going with the scanner of this modification. The scanner is always there. There is always a new observation which comes to us, and the new observation could change our formulation. So the formulation is always at stake. We start from the geostationary model of the universe, or say the geocentric theory. What was the geocentric theory?
Let them explain.
Right from the geocentric theory to heliocentric theory. From Aristotle and his company to Copernicus, Kepler, and then Galileo thereafter. Okay. So the geocentric theory believed that the center of the entire universe was what? Was the Mother Earth. The Mother Earth was the center of the entire universe, and they also had justification for it. They had justification for it, that because the center of the entire universe is there, because there is the happening of days and night. That means the body which provides light to us is revolving around us as time passes. So that type of observation, and based on that observation they had certain formulation for it. And the formulation could have been justified in those days because there had been no enough observation. There were no people to cite out the contradictory remark on that observation or that formulation. But then people came with new ideas. No, it is not possible. It is not possible that only the sun moves around the earth. There are other observations also. There are eclipses, there are equinoxes. So those could not have been explained on the basis of geocentric theory, and we had another theory to replace it, and that was the heliocentric theory. And the entire set of events is known to everyone. There had been so many things, people had been punished, penalized for this, but the truth is there. And the heliocentric theory is still in existence with us, that the center of the universe, center of this universe is not the sun, it's not the earth, it's actually the sun. And thereby the science has modified itself from one belief, from one notion to the other belief with the other notion. And this is not the end. This is not the end, I must tell you. We are ready to change even this. If the new observation comes, we are ready to change. So it's not the authority of people in science that who has proposed it, who has established that theory. Aristotle was such a great stalwart of those days. Such a great stalwart. Aristotle, Ptolemy, they have developed this theory of geocentric.
You cannot delete all these theories.
Yeah, you cannot delete. He is still the father of the biology.
So modification is there. That is why we are telling
They
that
are
science
modified.
is technique.
So that means
It is reliable, but at the same time it is ever changing with new evidences and new observations.
it's not, yes. Please.
One thing, at the same time, why not we depend on our Indian history also? Because after Ptolemy and Aristotle, Aryavarta also.
Yes, yes.
And we all know the theory and Aryavarta. So afterwards, 1000 or 600 years, this theory came Kepler and what? Copernicus was it. What not in the Indian context?
We are not into that.
Sometimes stop.
That we are not discussing. We have just cited out those things which people know. About Aryavarta, about Brahmagupta, the discussions are going on.
And not only that, sir, that science we cannot avoid the subjective part of science. But at the same time, subjective part is not so important.
Historical
As
development.
historical
Very
development.
historical.
Yes.
When it comes to discuss who contributed, what is the historical background, then we will discuss who has done it, where is the previous, say, the documentary proof coming up. We are not discussing at this level. We are just discussing the things, and we are talking in those terms which is established without doubt to everyone's mind, at least larger people's mind. ठीक है ना? अगर आप उसको discuss करें तो we have several other proofs. Not only this, Pythagoras तो ऐसे ही गलत आपका proof हो गया इसमें it was proposed by Godaya. So there are proofs coming up even today. We are ready to accept, but at this level we are not doing it. Here in this, we are discussing how to study science, how to teach science. What to teach, what not to teach is not the things that we have to discuss.
No, at least, sir, excuse me. One thing. In the Indian context, when we are talking in a gathering, why not we will mention our because in NCERT also, even Indian context, it is mentioned. So these should be, I think, it must be in the students' mind that we also
Do you have any geocentric analog in Indian context?
Yeah, of course.
No.
At that time, our first person.
Indian context did not have any mention of geocentric theory.
Geocentric, yes.
Keep it in mind. It always started from heliocentric theory. Always started. There is no mention of geocentric theory in the entire Indian history.
So heliocentric theory first India.
Heliocentric theory is in debate. Is in debate. We say. So that is it. So our discussion is not that who has developed, who has not developed. No.
Our discussion is only about the nature of science.
The nature of science. Okay.
How science is
So
evolved.
that way this goes, and that chessboard example is always with us. You have seen that how the science moves on. So there is an empirical approach. Everything depends upon the empiricalism. In sciences, empiricalism plays a very, very vital role. What is empiricalism?
All our
We see the
observations
things.
are from the physical world.
We see the things, apply our mind, come to a conclusion, go back to whether that conclusion is correct in terms of the observation or not. If it is correct, the theory is well taken, justified. If it is not correct, it goes to the second level. A new formulation is needed, and the modifications are done. This is the only way in which the science moves ahead, and that is why we call science alive. The science is organic. So that empirical approach is very, very important in science. We are ready for it. We have adopted it. It's not like our scriptures where the things have been written, and whatever is written is sacrosanct. It's not that. There is no personality in science who has written things and who has established a particular thing, and we take it because he or she has said it, and it was said in those days. Now, on that face value, we do not take it. We take it because it is still correct. There is no observation against whatever has been established earlier, and that is why this science is important for us. There is only one thing.
But in other words, we can say that because there is subjective nature, so it is ever changing. Okay? Because with different person, different evidences, different explanations are coming, and the science is evolving. Okay?
Now, so moving ahead, we have the handouts with us, and the first handout you have HO1. It's called the activity. HO1 is there. So please concentrate over it. You will find some jumbled letters over it. Okay, and in these jumbled letters, you will find some scientific terms, some words which are connected with sciences. You just have to connect it, either straight line, say the oblique line, maybe the horizontal line.
Can we discuss in our group?
Yeah, but this is an individual
The
task.
group which is having the maximum number of words is the winner.
This is the individual task. You please write.
Try to find out.
5 minutes for it. 5 minutes. After you do individually, then you do in group.
Right? In your group. Move vertically, horizontally, diagonally. But you have to find out the
Reverse go now. Reverse go.
No. Reverse.
If you find, you can go.
Ah, you can find it. Oh.
Yeah. 8 चाहिए.
Irrespective of grade or
9 or 10.
this is like from 6 to maybe 9.
Only 9 or 10.
Can we start now?
Yes, sir.
Ramanujan house, Ramanujan group, yes. You have done? Please read
How
out.
many?
Not all, but
How many?
6 and 8, sir.
8, yes, please. Read out.
First one is decomposition.
Yeah.
Second is spirogyra. Third is homologous, position, parenchyma, Archimedes, biomedical.
Very nice. Okay. Please sit down. Somebody else who found more than that?
Sir,
Yes.
so spirogyra, decomposition, we all see composition, then parenchyma, position, homologous, Archimedes, with arbitrary also.
How many?
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Not with your also. Where you found 9 you got or not? And they did not. They got only 8, not 9. Find 9. No, 9.
We get to find 9.
Okay. 8. Only 8.
Concentrate, concentrate.
For clarification, I can say decomposition includes composition and position. Yeah.
Also, 9 is having great also.
So your 9.
More than 9 months, please come up.
Okay. Yeah.
Sir, one more hello fighter.
हाँ?
Hello fighter.
Hello Friday is also got? कितना हो गया आपका? How much is yours?
10. Is it clear?
Hello, fighter का है सर.
Hello fighter, third brother. THA. Appellee. First, second, third, fourth, fifth line.
Hello, Peta कहाँ है?
First hello fighter. Yes, in the president. Fifth row, fifth line. Now this is
हाँ?
Isobar. The 11th
Isobar
one.
is there, yes. A total of 12 you will find.
11, we have found.
Here 11 is 12.
Position is taken or not? Position is also
Yes.
Position is also not.
In decomposition, we can make
Three composition and position.
like in decomposition, we can make
Actually, composition also.
Composition
Going backwards, they found microbes only.
micro.
12. What? How come you are so late here?
You got microbes. Okay.
12 they have got.
So please come. आप वहाँ लिखेंगे. You can delete things and then write.
This one, sir.
हाँ हाँ.
Write in capital letters so that we all can see.
सर INT हो सकता है सर. INT हो सकता है सर. Decomposition file.
Yeah. In decomposition, total 4 words. In decomposition,
Decomposition, composition, position, and
third one is position, and
Position.
then fourth one is the ion.
Of course.
Ion.
Yeah.
Microbes and also micro.
Microbes.
So micro.
That was similar.
Micro is not a scientific term,
No,
huh?
no, that was not.
Okay, one boa, the name of one of the snake, boa, B-O-A.
No, we are not going for proper names. We are going for scientific terms.
Iron is there, homologous is there, isobar.
Homologous is there, isobar is there. Yes.
Ion is there, got it.
Bar is also one of the scientific terms.
Yes.
Bar magnet.
Yes.
Unit of pressure.
Unit of pressure.
What would be DC, direct current?
No.
Because biology terms, we are not familiar. Physics, chemistry.
DC deluxe class.
Direct current is the word. Not DC. DC you can get any. The DC is the is. Sir, one word is conversation, conservation.
Conservation, yes.
Conservation is the word.
Conservation is there, yes.
So you are getting more than 12. I think you are going to get 15 or 16. 14 you have got.
को लगता है कि this group has got maximum number.
Maximum number.
Even we could not have seen it.
Yes.
ये सब तो मुझे नहीं दिखा. चलो फाइव का मुझे नहीं दिखा.
Parenchyma, what is the spelling? AE, no? So is it there? It is there?
Everyone, please try to find out the things which sir is writing. Already found.
Draw a line surrounding the letters so that you can see the words.
Yes. And you get it done by your students also.
Yeah.
Some 9 and 10 students can easily do it in the classroom also. Yes, ma'am. Acha, okay, we'll do it. We'll change the orientation.
Now?
Yes. Only 14. Okay. They are saying micro. Acha, you have written micro.
So good number of words.
Somebody is saying this bar. Unit of pressure.
Bar is also there.
UPSC, so that is searching very fast.
And it is a good warming up exercise.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, have you all found it in your set? Okay. So, please go get it done by your student in the classroom sometime when you get time.
And you can make similar
Similar jumbles, yes.
Jumbles, which is comprising of the words of their curriculum, their syllabus. So they will be revising and they will find out, they will find it funny.
Ramanujan. Very nice. Now moving ahead.
The next
The HO1. HO1A. You just turn up the page. You will find an activity 1. The activity 1 is HO1A. HO1A. Try to answer it.
you can write your answer in the
Okay, 6 minutes. 6 minutes for it. There are 4 questions.
You write your answer, we will discuss it, we will describe it, and afterwards
when the seminar is over, workshop is over, then you can just give back. You're going to get good answers.
We'll start taking answer from group 8. From group 8.
Yes, of course.
3 minutes more.
What we can do for the same question, we can get the answer from two groups. Leader of group 8 and leader of group 1 can write out the answer from their group for question number 1. Okay? Similarly, we are going to take up 7 and 2 for question number 2. 6 and 3 for question number 3. 5 and 4 for question number 4. From 2 ends now. 1 and 8, question number 1. 2 and 7, question number 2. Nobody has told that you have to sit like this. You can't make a circle. It's up to you.
You can make a circle.
Yes, definitely. Science is all about change. Change your orientation. First question answer as written side is answer why it is a sweet material gives answer to why and how.
What do you do in this one? What you are discussing right now? That's a different thing. I am presenting but
Okay. Can we take answers now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Dr. Kalam Group. Kalam Group, please start. Wait. Kalam, yes. Please. First one.
Yes, first one. Sir, we can hand over the mic.
Yes.
Please give it to me. The best answer is coming through. For question number 1. What is science? Yes.
What?
Hello everyone. I have been assigned to answer what is science. So for us, science is the way of describing and understanding our nature. It is what why, and how of everything. When we observe any phenomenon and ask ourselves what happened, why did it happen, and how it happened, then we are answering the systems of science and we are giving answers of science. Thus we can say science is what? It is dynamic, tentative, observatory, and all these characteristics science has. So in simple words, it is special knowledge about everything and our nature. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, group 1.
Group what?
Sir, group 5.
We'll come with
Wait, then 7 and 2. Then 6 and 4. 6 and 2.
Yes. Question 1.
Sir, in simple sentence, if we say what is science, science is a stream which gives answer to what, why, and how. It makes us to analyze, to think logically, and the most important thing, it makes us systematic and organized, as you said. So we become organized because of science. Because in science, we arrange, we do anything, we do all the experiments, anything. We have to organize, we have to plan, we have to then we are going to do. And it is everything what is surrounding us is science. Without science, we cannot imagine anything. So I guess in simple sentence we can say science is a stream which gives us answer to what, why, and how.
Okay. Group 7.
The second question.
7 is just numbing around.
Yes, sir. The second question.
Students should learn science to get the appropriate technique of doing anything, operate machines, or applying scientific way in their daily life operations, such as everything, switching on light, or from switching on light to complicated scientific problems.
Yes, answer the second question.
Yes.
How should students learn?
Why should students learn science?
Any other answer from you, bro?
Yeah. A student should learn science also to understand aware about the scientific fact in the historical, just as you have told about heliocentric theory, geocentric theory. To develop scientific temperament, scientific temper among them, to develop logical and analytical reasoning, thinking, and to deal with the real world situation. A student should learn science to explore more things and have knowledge. They will have creative ideas to expand and explore the world. Because many methods of experiment and observation come from their scientific knowledge. A student should learn science also to understand our environment, to apply so that we can be more eco-friendly, apply to be use environment in sustainable way. That's it. Thank you.
Now group 2. Aryavarta. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. I'm not going to be too much fancy. I'm in simple words, especially students learning science to become systematic and applied in daily life. Second thing was that it increases the power of observation and problem-solving skills in daily life. to know the surroundings, they can also apply science. After learning science, students become dynamic, creative, and innovative. And one more thing, as you told that science is about correction and modification. Earlier, my thinking is that science is only about practical life. But after consideration, I get the point that science is about to become systematic and applied to daily life. That's it for my end. Thank you.
Thank you. Now group number 6. Group 6 is which one?
Third one.
Keep Purana. Where is it? Yeah. Question number 3. How students learn science?
Students learn science by applying the proper practicals of different objects in individuals and in groups by taking proper place in proper way.
And group 3 also for the same
Group 3.
How do students learn science? First and the most important thing I would like to
Some idea of maybe Thomas Edison or Faraday or this great person, even Abdul Kalam. So why not initially? We should not think what sir is saying I support. This is 100% true. Problem solving at the lowest level, at the nearest level, at our level, at the individual student's level. Every day what they are able to solve problem at home in the society. If they are, that could be more encouraging in reading science. Because it is not only focused number. No. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, oh, okay. No, okay, no problem. You know, we could have different. Why am I supporting you?
I'm not
why,
saying that.
why are you supporting? That's a
What
different.
is telling you to support us, but that is also what.
सब साइंस हम उस पेरिफेरी से बाहर नहीं जाएंगे ना. हमारे पास एक क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ, हमको उस क्वेश्चन का आंसर करना है.
आप बिहार में देखिए ना, आप बिहार का सिनेरियो देखिए.
जब हम इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर करें कि व्हाट शुड स्टूडेंट लर्न इन साइंस, तब इसका जवाब ये हो सकता है जो सर कह रहे हैं. इसमें तो डायरेक्टेड क्वेश्चन है भाई. इस क्वेश्चन का जवाब देना है यहाँ. आप स्टूडेंट से पूछ रहे हैं व्हाट इज न्यूटन सेकंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन. दिस इज अ डायरेक्टेड क्वेश्चन. अगर उस सेकंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन में फर्स्ट लॉ का जवाब देगा तो क्या आप उसको फुल मार्क्स देंगे? कुछ आप दे देंगे. अगर वो थर्ड लॉ का जवाब देगा तो क्या आप उसको जो नंबर देंगे? आप उसको कुछ देंगे, पूरा नहीं दे सकते. तो हमारे पास एक क्वेश्चन है. साइंटिफिक लोग हम लोग हैं, हम सब जान रहे हैं कि एक क्वेश्चन होता है, उस क्वेश्चन का जवाब देना है. उसके बाहर की बाउंड्री है जब हम इस पर डिस्कशन करें, जब हम नीति आयोग में जाएं, कैसे सिलेबस कैसे फॉर्म करें, इस पर बात करना है तो करें. इस लेवल पर हम लोग एग्जीक्यूशन के लेवल पर हमारे घर सिलेबस दिया हुआ है, हमको एक करिकुलम दिया हुआ है, हमको यहाँ एक क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ है. There are 4 questions. We have to answer these questions. Our limitations are fixed. अगर साइंस के टीचर इस तरह से बाहर चले जाएंगे कि क्वेश्चन पूछा गया उसके बाहर का जवाब होगा, तो वो दूसरी चीज सोशल साइंस की स्टेप है.
साइंस के बाहर नहीं जाते. साइंस के बाहर नहीं. कोई उपाय नहीं.
ओके
सर एक बात और है. आपने अभी कहा कि सर कुछ नंबर कुछ मार्क्स मिलेंगे, लेकिन सर साइंस में एक्चुअली नहीं. अगर फादर का नाम कुछ पूछा जाता है और मदर का नाम बता देता है तो क्या हम उसको कुछ मार्क्स देंगे? नहीं. हम कहाँ कुछ मार्क्स देंगे? साइंस में ऐसा नहीं है. हम 0 बैठा देंगे. 1 और 3 से
ये जो डिस्कशन चल रहा था, सर जो बोल रहे थे कि प्रैक्टिकली स्टूडेंट को बेटर ग्रेड अवेल कराना, ताकि उन लोगों के पास एक बेटर करियर ऑप्शन थी. आप बिहार का सिनेरियो देखिए, 10th के बाद इसी तरह से PCF लेके घुसना है, इसी तरह से इंजीनियर बना देना है,
स्टूडेंट्स आर हाईली प्रोफेशनल. हो सकता है आप एक प्रोफेशनल हो, आप सोचते हो कि वो आपका बेटा है, इमोशन जुड़ा हुआ है, फीलिंग जुड़ा हुआ है. स्टूडेंट्स आर वेरी वेरी प्रोफेशनल. वो आपके पास इसलिए आए हैं, उनसे आपको वो चाहिए, आप दे रहे हैं. आप अगर दे पा रहे हैं आपके पास रुकेगा, नहीं दे पाइएगा आपको समझ आए सही मेरा टाइम का ये कर रहा है, निकल लेगा, कट लेगा. आज का स्टूडेंट के पास उतना टाइम नहीं आने के लिए, वो आपको 5 मिनट में जज करता है। आपके पहले 5 मिनट में आप कैसे उसको देख रहे हैं, उसी पे वो डिसाइड करता है कि इस क्लास में आपको रहना है या आपको किसी सिनेमा सर्कस के बारे में सोचना है क्लास में रहते हैं। स्टूडेंट का सिर्फ शरीर उपलब्ध है वहाँ। जैसे ही आप उसको आउट ऑफ पीरियड गए तो समझ गया क्लास का दूसरा करना है। बी प्रोफेशनल इन द क्लास। दिस इज a question of being professionalism. Professionalism gets aligned. Science is good. Now taking the question number.
What question?
Question number 4 from group 5. Cbse Raman. Cbse Raman group. Yes sir.
Okay, just to recall, the question is, what are the major challenges of teaching science? According to our group, teaching science is basically more theoretical nowadays. In classroom sessions I am talking about, in most of the schools, more practical sessions should be implemented so that the interaction of the students with science and the distance between the students and the science will be more closer.
What are the challenges?
This challenge as well as the solutions I am also telling you. Challenges as well as the solutions. Am I allowed that? Allowed?
Yes.
Very good, thank you. The second challenge we are facing in most of the schools is indulging children in sessions is very important. We should indulge the children, the students with the session, whatever we are trying to impart our knowledge. The children should be indulged in that particular session. It should not be like speaking, bolte raho continuously and engage karo and yes. And the third challenge, we as a teacher should always try to be updated. We as a teachers are like, we should not stick to the curriculum and the statements which are there in the NCERT or any other course books. We should be updated about whatever things are going to be changed or being under changed. So that whenever we are going to impart the knowledge to the children, we should be prepared ourselves. We should prepare ourselves. We should be prepared. Actually, the right sentence is this. Next, and the last point, rather than in classroom session, more out of the classroom sessions should be conducted. In most of the schools, in my opinion and on the behalf of my group, we think that we are just stuck to the in classroom sessions. Bahar jaiye, there are lot of things, lot of resources at no cost waiting for us to take help from those resources so that the students could get to know science better and better. Thank you so much. This is the challenge that we as a teacher are more bound to be inclined to take classrooms in the class itself. It should be like out of the classroom. Problem is the management, problem is the working environment. Exactly, and the solution I have already told you. Thank you.
Now, group number 4, Cbse Bhava, Homi Jahangir Bhava. Which schools are they? आपका डिसाइडेड है, आप ऑलरेडी वो हैं, आप Cbse Bhava
Hello. Once more, good morning to everybody. Actually, students have to face more challenge in the class, but whatever we teach, the major challenge of teaching science to join future facts with the facts which are newly developed facts. Whatever the fact science, as it is mentioned in prehistorical period, and today we are facing like coronavirus. Actually, virus will in that period also virus people know, but people do not know about the coronavirus. So how to join the future as well as present? This is the major challenge. This should be in the sequence forward. Okay, sir.
Some other major challenges or
4 and 5 are there.
4 and 5 are
If other groups can what join?
Anyone else who would like to join this? Yes. Challenges उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा बताया. If you could add some more challenges.
Sir, in my opinion, one of the most challenging situation is NCERT book concepts are not clear. If we are going to, if I am a student and if I am not knowing anything about the 9th grade and 9th grade chemistry and physics, then after reading the book I cannot understand well. Only 5 to 10% I can achieve from the book. That's why many coaching institutes are running here. And every time we have to you have to follow the curriculum from the NCERT. If we are taking NCERT curriculum, if we are following only the NCERT curriculum, then we cannot explain the terms well. So it is in my opinion, NCERT books contents are not enough for explaining the subject. Thank you.
You are from some other board?
I am from Cbse.
What?
Yeah. We have one.
So this talks about the gap between the content and the course material available. Okay, somebody else? Just to add it. Again, I will tell you, there is a provision even in NCERT and Cbse. You can write the gap.
Of course.
You being a responsible teacher could write to
Main problem is
NCERT.
students think we have to
But
follow
who will do
only
it?
NCERT.
Who will do it?
I'm not.
You being the teacher having the responsibility of doing it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yes,
That should be in such a way that these
The
challenges
problem,
are
the problem where you find, you should write NCERT. Yeah.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to present my views on the challenges in learning science by students in the schools. In my opinion, what I feel that one of the biggest challenges is still the lack of proper equipments in our schools. We are still following the age-old system of a school in which only we focus on passive learning. Means students have to all the time listen to their teachers attentively. What we should do, active learning should be there. In science especially, there should be learning by doing themselves. So one of the challenges which I feel is there, that is lack of equipments and focusing more and more on passive learning rather than active. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Actually, since our school also we have observed it, I am thinking that language is a main barrier for the students, because many of the students, especially in this VR, they are in that background, they are good in science. If you ask them, they can explain easily in Hindi. But whenever they comes to in English, it is very hard for them. So if Cbse is thinking that way, especially in science or in other subjects, students from the poorer background, they are not good in the English. Because so they can learn, because we have observed it. So these things also we can do as a Cbse, even the students can write on the point.
So language barrier. But then you can explain it with their mother tongue, and then you can just break that focus into smaller fragments so that they can bring their grasp.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Sir, as a teacher, till now, the students are they are running after marks. They are just for marks. They are mugging up. They are not developing that scientific aspect in them. Basically, science is to develop that temperament, to have that skills, scientific skills. But for the marks, like they want to be the topper or they want to score this much marks so that they can become an IIT. So they are just preferring rote learning without understanding. But I don't think science is like for rote learning.
Yeah.
First, we need to understand the concept and then to develop that scientific temperament. What I think, this is the major challenge as a teacher, what I am facing. Because students, they are running after marks not for the knowledge, they are simply going for the marks.
Very good. Amazing. Yes, you want to add something?
Yeah, of course, sir.
So,
I would like to say something about the subject. But can you speak in English, sir?
Yeah, please.
Actually, my you can't say Hindi. It is the English.
Okay, no problem.
एग्जैक्टली आज की डेट में देखा जा रहा है कि बच्चे को हम लोग पढ़ाते हैं, बच्चे कितना इंटरेस्ट ले रहे हैं वो भी सारे टीचर जान रहे हैं। और मोस्टली देखा जाता है अगर एक क्लास में 40 स्टूडेंट बैठ रहे हैं तो उसमें से 5 से 6 स्टूडेंट बहुत सीरियस रहते हैं पढ़ाई के प्रति, ठीक है, और रेस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट जो रहते हैं रेस्टलेस ही रहते हैं और कोशिश करते हैं उसमें से 2-4 बच्चे डिस्टर्ब करने का। लेकिन हम सभी बच्चों को अपनी तरफ इंटरेक्ट करें और वो सब्जेक्ट में अपना मतलब अच्छा खासा नॉलेज गेन करें, तो ये हमको कैसे करना चाहिए? तो सब्जेक्ट में इंटरेस्ट जगाने के लिए हम तो कहते हैं कि अगर हमारे पास 45 मिनट्स की टाइम मिलती है पढ़ाने के लिए तो उसमें से 5 से 10 मिनट अगर उनको हम इंटरटेन करें और सब्जेक्ट की तरफ इंटरेक्ट करें रिलेटेड टू उसी चीज़ों की तरफ, तो होपफुली बच्चे जो है बहुत अच्छे से समझते हैं चीज़ों को। और उनको बताइए इस चीज़ को कैसे प्रैक्टिकली हम एलैबोरेट कर सकते हैं अपने घर में भी और डिस्कस करिए, अपने पेरेंट्स से भी डिस्कस करिए, अपने छोटे भाई बहन से भी डिस्कस करिए, अपने बड़े भाई बहन से भी डिस्कस करिए। इससे नए नए आइडियाज जनरेट होते हैं और बच्चे को अपने सब्जेक्ट के प्रति काफ़ी इंटरेस्ट रखते हैं। जैसे बच्चे से केवल हम लोग बोलते हैं कि नहीं मैथ्स बहुत अच्छा है, मैथ्स ही पढ़ो, जो है मैथ्स पे ज़्यादा नंबर गेन करो, नहीं, यहाँ पे आज के डेट में सब सब्जेक्ट पे एक अच्छा इंटरेस्ट जगाया जा सकता है बच्चे को। चैलेंज ये है कि हाँ चैलेंज ये कि उसको हर चीज को ना प्रैक्टिकली चीजों को समझने के लिए हाँ उसको रेस करना चाहिए।
Okay. Somebody else? Or
Nowadays, what we are witnessing at the stress level of the student is really very high, and especially while learning science, when they are going through the activities and all these things, they are preparing their project work. Means to say that the burden of the homework, different subject they will have to handle. We just only can't make them focus only on science. Means to say that when they are studying science itself, it's being imparted into 3 parts: bio, chemistry. Means to say that I am not raising any question on my education system. That's from the childhood, if the student is willing to make his career in science, making career in science, just like he want to become a doctor, he want to become an engineer, he want to become means any of the other astronomical professionals, means there are many, because science provide a vast range of profession to them. So right from the childhood, the children, means to say that I have witnessed most of the children whom I am teaching, even in the school, they are very good in their studies, but the real problem comes where either they are very much stressed. Means to say that the stress level of the students should be addressed first, and after that the teaching comes. So I do very agree with most of my colleagues. Means to say that the stress point was not very much highlighted. So we should first look after the stress level of the student, and then after that we will start imparting and start sharing our knowledge about it.
somebody, you want to add?
Good morning. Actually, one of the most important problem what I think we have the students are ready for the marks and we are teaching them. The main challenge is what if they will be failure in getting engineering, doctors or whatever it be. What they will do? The things is that this is one of the most important challenge for the students. They are not comfortable there. They are studying. So the way we are teaching, I think it is good. We don't have any practical approach there. In other countries, if we will see that, they have something else they are doing along with their teaching. Means if they will be failure in that way, suppose that I am just going to be engineer or doctor or whatever. So after 12 or the graduation, what we will do? So if the student will have this knowledge, if I have this type of education, then I think they will take interest there. Mostly. Thank you. This is.
One of the challenges I would like to suggest कि अभी के टाइम में जैसे हमें जो फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट दिया जाता है स्कूल की तरफ से या जो सैलरी सफिशिएंट नहीं है। अगर वो सफिशिएंट हो तो हम अपने बाकी के चीजों को छोड़ के स्कूल के नो आई एम सीरियस अबाउट कि अगर हमें सफिशिएंट अमाउंट में मिले तो आई विल लुक टुवर्ड अदर थिंग, वी विल फोकस ऑन आवर स्कूल स्टूडेंट्स एंड वी विल ट्राई टू टीच देम विद मोर एंड मोर डेप्थ। ठीक है, तो आपको इस चीज को अरेंज करना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, थैंक यू।
Thank you.
Do I stand a chance?
Question.
Do I stand a chance to write something?
You again can also put it. आप कह सकते हैं कि जो दे रहा है उनके यहाँ क्या क्या है? We are from diverse schools.
Good morning, everyone. All of you. I mean, many points, many inputs. My takeaway on this particular question is something. The major challenge in teaching science or any subject is how can we set a simple learning benchmark. Learning has to be simple. उस क्लास में 40 बच्चे हैं, 50 बच्चे हैं, 10 बच्चे अच्छा कर रहे हैं, मेरी क्लास वहाँ खत्म नहीं हो जाएगी। और 30 बच्चे उसी प्लेटफॉर्म पे कैसे सीख के आगे आते हैं, that's the major challenge for me right now. Simple learning, how to define simple learning is something which I am still exploring. मिला नहीं मेरे को. If anyone can help me out on that, thank you so much for this.
Okay, we have taken 4 questions into it. And what was science you all have learned? Why should students learn science? See, एक तो सबसे बड़ी बात है कि हम जब ये डिस्कशन यहाँ पर कर रहे हैं तो हम ये मान के कर रहे हैं हम सब स्कूल वाले टीचर हैं, हम सब स्कूल वाले टीचर हैं और हमारे बच्चों का दिमाग बड़ा वो जमीन पर है, बहुत ज़्यादा ऊपर में जाता है। हमारे पास बहुत कम समय मिलता है, 40 मिनट 35 मिनट का क्लास है, उसमें डिलीवरी करनी है। ठीक है, उसमें डिलीवरी करनी है। और हमारे पास अगर हम अपना प्रॉब्लम लेके आए या अपना अगर एप्टीट्यूड लेके आए, ये लेके आए कि आज जाएंगे इसको और अगर आज इसको फोर्स डिस्कस करना है तो हम पुलिस फोर्स और आर्मी फोर्स ये सब लेके पढ़ाना शुरू करेंगे और फिर पुश और पुल के लेवल पर आएंगे, फिर एक्सेलरेशन, रेफरेंस ग्रेड ये सब बात करेंगे तो फिर आपके पास उतना टाइम नहीं। आपके पास 200 सवा 200 क्लासेस मिलते हैं पूरे साल और वो 30 से 35 मिनट की क्लास है। उन क्लासेस में आपके पास 40 बच्चे हैं, आजकल 45 हो गए। उन 45 बच्चों में वो 10 जो है उसको आपकी बोली हुई बात अच्छे से समझ में आती है, अगले 5 को लिखी हुई बात समझ में आती है, अगले 6-7 को करके चीजें समझ में आती है, अगले 8 को देख के समझ में आती है। तो वो जो 40-45 बच्चे हैं उन सब का लर्निंग का जो सोर्स है, लर्निंग के जो मेथड्स हैं उनके डिफरेंट, कुछ ऑडिटरी लर्नर है, कुछ विजुअल लर्नर है, कुछ लर्निंग बाय डूइंग कॉग्निटिव लर्नर्स है। तो ये अलग अलग तरह के लर्नर्स हैं और एक बेचारा टीचर है जिसको वो 35 मिनट मिला हुआ है और उसके साथ सिर्फ एक ही एडवांटेज है कि वो साइंस का टीचर है। वो एक ऐसे बैकग्राउंड से आया है जहाँ ये सब तरह की बातें होती हैं, जहाँ साइंटिफिक मेथड पर बात होती है। वो काफ़ी प्रिसाइज है, उसके टेकिंग्स प्रिसाइज है, उसकी डिलीवरी प्रिसाइज होनी चाहिए। वो ऑलरेडी एक वेल ट्रैक्ड फैमिली से आया हुआ है, हम साइंस की फैमिली से आए हैं। हम लोग को तो ऐसा नहीं बताया जाता है कि आचार्य जी ऐसा करेंगे तो पंडित जी ऐसा, ये तो नहीं बताएगा। हमारे को बताया गया एक्सपेरिमेंट कैसे होता है, एक्सपेरिमेंट जो कंक्लूजन होता है उसको कैसे हम लेके आते हैं, उसको जब लेके आते हैं तो लाइफ में कैसे अडॉप्ट, यही चीज़ है। पढ़ते हैं हम साइंस, लेकिन उनको उस साइंस को आपको अटैच करना होता है इस आर्ट से, आर्ट ऑफ लर्निंग। तो आपकी लाइफ एकदम तलवार के धार पर नहीं, तलवार का धार है ना, उस धार पर अगर आप पैर ज्यादा दबा देंगे तो आप कट जाएंगे और अगर आप अपना ध्यान इधर उधर करेंगे तो आप तलवार की धार से नीचे गिर जाएंगे। समस्या ये 35 मिनट की क्लास में ये 6-7 तरह 8 तरह या 10 तरह के लर्नर हैं। इन लर्नर्स के साथ आपको जस्टिफाई करना है, आपको मैक्सिमम डिलीवरी करना है। वहाँ अगर आप अपने मर्जी का करके आएंगे और वो नहीं करेंगे तो करना चाहिए, वो नहीं करेंगे जो करिकुलम हमको कहता है, वो नहीं करेंगे जो NCERT या CBSE ने जो आपको करने को कहा, तो आप नहीं कर, आप उसमें आप ईमानदारी से काम नहीं करो, चाहे आपको सैलरी मिल रही है या नहीं। के आए हैं या नहीं आए, चाहे आज आपके अपने हस्बैंड वाइफ के घर में झगड़ा हो गया, आपको नहाने को पानी नहीं, इससे बचे ना। आप देखिए कोई डांसर अगर स्टेज पर है, वो तो आपका टिकट खरीद के आया भाई, आपके घर में क्या समस्या है, आपके कमर में दर्द है, इससे उसको क्या मतलब, वो आपकी प्रॉब्लम, वो आप समझिए। अगर आप अच्छे से डांस नहीं करेंगे तो वो आपको गाली देते हुए जाएगा, टमाटर फेंकते जाएगा, ये याद रखिए। तो ये एक प्रोफेशनल लाइफ है। आप अपने से ही आए थे यहाँ पर, आप अपना सर लेके आए, आपको तो इन्विटेशन, आपको तो टेंडर दिया गया था ना, ये हमारा आया एडवर्टीजमेंट, हमारे को टीचर की जरूरत है, आप खुद आए इसमें, आपने खुद इस लाइफ को अडॉप्ट किया, तो जब अडॉप्ट किया है तो इसके साथ आपको न्याय करना है। वो आपकी प्रॉब्लम है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम आपके पास, वो आपके पॉकेट में, वो आप तब बात करिएगा जब आपसे उस पर चर्चा हो। यहाँ पर तो आपको जब आप क्लास में आ गए हैं तो अब आपको उससे वो करना है जो करिकुलम कह रहा है, जो कोर्स ऑफ स्टडी कह रहा है, और आपको अल्टीमेट लर्निंग पॉइंट भी स्टूडेंट को दे के आने। ऐसा नहीं कि आप अपनी मर्जी से कुछ भी करके आ जाइए, ठीक है ना। तो वो समस्या हमारी है, क्लास में बोर्ड नहीं है, एक्सपेरिमेंटल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं है, लैब काम नहीं कर रहा है। आप बताइए, इसमें से बहुत सारे लोग अलग अलग जगहों से पढ़ के यहाँ मैक्सिमम बिहार के होंगे। आप बताइए 2000 या 95-96 से लेके 2010 तक, 2015 तक कितने लोग पास हुए हैं, कितना आपको लेबोरेटरी मिला है बताइए। हम जो यहाँ के सबसे मतलब प्रोमिनेंट, आप साइंस को कहते हैं ना, वहाँ का भी लैब एकदम वैकेंट हो चुका है। आई केम फ्रॉम फिजिक्स डिपार्टमेंट। उसके बाद दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी गए, इधर पर वहाँ का भी, वहाँ भी कुछ सामान नहीं काम है। आप जोड़िएगा ना जेनर, तो जेनर में मिलता है वो बीजेपी का प्रोग्राम, जनसेंट रजिस्टर का ERI मिलने लगता है। तो टीचर कहते हैं इसको थोड़ा सा ऐसे रगड़ दो, सीरीज में लगा दो तो आ जाएगा ये। तो साइंस का मतलब ही है हमको प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग बनाना है, स्टूडेंट को वो साइंटिफिक टेम्परामेंट डेवलप करना है। उसके लिए कैसे गिवन रिसोर्सेज को मैनेज करके हम मैक्सिमम लर्निंग स्टूडेंट को दे सकें, ये हमको काम करना है। हमारे एक टीचर थे पटना के, बता रहे हैं वो कहते ठीक है, हमारे पास कुछ नहीं है, we do not have anything in the lab, I do not have anything to call it say teaching resource, but when I am going to give you the certificate, I will take you to that benchmark which I have followed. आपको जब सर्टिफिकेट देंगे तो ऐसे ही नहीं देंगे, आपको तब सर्टिफिकेट देंगे यदि आप मेरे सेटिस्फैक्शन के लेवल पर आप आते हैं, तब तो एक साइंटिफिक एक्सेलेंस भी पूरी दुनिया अगर डूब रही है तो क्या हम भी डुबा देंगे एज ए साइंस टीचर? हमारे ऊपर एक बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है। सारी फैकल्टी खत्म हो जाए, हम नहीं बात कर रहे, हम जब यहाँ बात कर रहे हैं तो साइंस की बात कर रहे हैं, और आप सब स्पेशल हैं, आपने कुछ ना कुछ स्पेशल जरूरत यहाँ है जी। आप सब साइंस टीचर, बीइंग अ साइंस टीचर इटसेल्फ इज एन एडवांटेज, यू आर ऑलवेज प्रिविलेज्ड इन द सोसाइटी। आप जाइए किसी साइंस की क्लास में चले जाइए, साइंस टीचर आ रहा है और सामने कोई लैंग्वेज का टीचर बैठा हुआ है, बच्चे किसके क्लास में ज्यादा फोकस रहते हैं? साइंस टीचर। वो सबसे ज्यादा, इस प्रिविलेज, इस एडवांटेज का यूज आपको करना है कि नहीं? तो फर्स्ट तो हमको उस बेंचमार्क पे, उस टचस्टोन पे अपने आप को प्रूव करना है कि हम वहाँ हैं, और उसके बाद फिर उसके बाद तो सब कुछ करेंगे। तो आप पहले ही एक नीचे प्लेटफॉर्म पर बैठे हुए हैं, आपका प्लेटफॉर्म ऊंचा है, आपका प्लेटफॉर्म कॉमन नहीं है, आपको अदर्स के लिए सेट करना है रूल, जो आपके दूसरे टीचर्स आ रहे हैं, और वो परेशान हो गए, बताइए क्या करें, वो कैसे अपने लर्निंग्स को डेवलप करें।
And being a teacher, we have to be professional, finest, or more.
Always.
And you should have proper plan at the back. पहले से अगर बच्चा को क्या क्या टास्क के थ्रू आप ले जाओगे, कब डिबेट होगा, कब क्विज होगा, कब डिस्कशन होगा, कब प्रैक्टिकली कुछ कराना है। दिस इज ट्रू कि इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सब जगह नहीं है, लेकिन सेकेंडरी लेवल पर हम लोग को जो जो इंस्ट्रूमेंट चाहिए, अगर इंस्ट्रूमेंट ना भी हो, हम लोग थ्रू वाले चीज से भी ये चीज कर सकते हैं। क्लास 9 में ये आता है आपका आती मेरे स्कूल से। ये एक लाइन में ये प्रिंसिपल को याद कराने में टीचर का पसीना छूट जाता। लेकिन वही चीज मैंने देखी, एकदम फेंका हुआ टीना, वायर और एक स्प्रिंग बैलेंस और एक आपका मेजरिंग सिलेंडर लेके करते हुए, और उसके बाद बच्चा एकदम समझ जाते हैं, रट जाते हैं, लैंग्वेज में ये नहीं रहता है। तो पहले हम लोग को भी तो प्लान करके आना है, कब कैसे देना है, मेरा परफॉर्मेंस कैसा होना चाहिए, ताकि स्टूडेंट मेरा पीछे पीछे घूमे, उनको पता चले कि मेरे सारा जो डिजीज है, मेरे अंदर जो कमी है, उसका दवा इस टीचर के पीछे है। ऐसा टीचर बन के देखिए, बच्चे अपने पीछे पीछे yes
15 minutes of training. You see the change.
I remember I have seen in one school, not going to take this school, जैसे क्लास 6 में शायद न्यूट्रिशन के ऊपर कुछ चर्चा होता है, फूड के कार्बोहाइड्रेट कैसे जानोगे कि कार्बोहाइड्रेट है, कैसे जानोगे प्रोटीन है। बच्चे को बोलिए ना, आपका लंच में जो लेके आए उसको लेके आपको देख के बैठ जाए, और आपको पता है कहाँ आपको आयोडीन जरूरत है, कहाँ आपका क्या कैपिटल जरूरत है, क्लास में करके दिखाइए कि दाल में कार्बोहाइड्रेट भी है, प्रोटीन भी है। बच्चा आज मेरे स्कूल से भी आए हैं, जैसे आपके पास इंडिकेटेड नहीं है, आपके पास जवाबदारी नहीं है, नहीं है, टेस्ट ट्यूब नहीं है, ठीक है भाई, दूध के फूल को बॉइल करिए ना, इंडिकेटेड बनाइए, घर से हल्दी लेके आइए। He is not that what you have, जो नहीं है वो आपके क्रिएटिविटी से आप पूरा करिएगा, तब ना आप साइंस टीचर। बाकी तो सैलरी नहीं आता है, एरिया नहीं है, डीए नहीं है, छोड़िए ना, वी आर अबव अदर्स।
नहीं, उसके लिए अदर प्लेटफॉर्म है,
अदर प्लेटफॉर्म
है, okay, so that is there. We have different types of students in our classes, and they have physics में resonance का process का पढ़ा है। Resonance आपको बताया, every system has natural frequency, and when the applied frequency matches with the natural frequency, the system vibrates with the maximum amplitude. If it vibrates with the maximum amplitude, the system gains maximum energy. तो आपको अपनी फ्रीक्वेंसी को उस एवरेज क्लास की फ्रीक्वेंसी से मैच करना है, so that the maximum learning could be transferred from one side to the other side. Also, these days students are not there to learn only; they are also available to let you learn also. So you also can update from them. हाँ, वो कैसे smartly आप करते हैं, that depends upon you. Science teachers are very very smart. So how to do this in that smart way also matters. उसको कैसे हम करा सकते हैं, हम कैसे सीख सकते हैं, कैसे उस लर्निंग से उस पॉइंट से दूसरे भी सीख सकते हैं और उसको जीवन में उतार सकते हैं। So these points are very very important. So how do students learn science? हमारे पास बहुत छोटा छोटा जवाब है इसलिए, क्वेश्चन आंसर, डिस्कशन, एक्सपेरिमेंट, प्रोजेक्ट, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग, क्विज, AWS chapter, so many.
Demonstration.
Demonstration.
Interactive lecture.
So, peer learning.
Yes, yes.
Peer learning. Role play. Role play is also there. There are so many methods. Now, what are the major challenges? मैंने हम लोगों ने बहुत बात की. So many challenges. एक मैंने कहा वो मार्क्स के लिए काम कर रहा है, तो ये बाजार है, ये बाजार है। बाजार से आप बाहर कुछ ऐसी चीजें जो आप नहीं कर सकते, कुछ चीजें हैं जो सोसाइटी करेगी।
एडमिशन नहीं मिलेगा, सिर्फ
उसका एडमिशन नहीं मिलेगा। कुछ चीजें एक्सेलेंस भी तो है, आप उसको एक बेंचमार्क सेट करके दे रहे हैं, एक एडमिशन। तो कुछ चीजें आपके लेवल पर नहीं, आपका काम है प्रयास करते रहना कि वो साइंटिफिक एनवायरनमेंट में डेवलप हो। हमारा ये प्रयास रहेगा, हमेशा टीचिंग करते हुए ये रहेगा। लेकिन इससे ये मतलब नहीं कि अगर वो आपसे मार्क्स की इच्छा करता है तो वो बहुत बड़ा सिन कर रहा है, ऐसा नहीं। आज का यही बाजार है, इस बाजार में भी आपको चलना है, उसको मार्क्स ओरिएंटेड भी बनाना है। अदरवाइज अगर आप मार्क्स ओरिएंटेड नहीं बनाएंगे तो आपके प्रिंसिपल आपके बारे में पूछने लगेंगे।
जो सैलरी मिलेगा सर वो भी जाएगा।
ये सब बेचारे ये तो सब एक रेल का डब्बा है ना, इनका यूपीआई कम हो गया।
सर एक मैम का भी पॉइंट था वो एनसीईआरटी बुक को लेकर, वो भी बोल रहे कि कम कर दिया था, अभी तो दूसरा जो आया मैसेज सर्कुलर उस पर बच्चा को जरूर
उस पर मैं मैम के साथ हूँ, लेकिन मैं यहाँ नहीं।
वो सर सीबीएसई सर ये नया वाला जो आया है कि उससे लेके कर रहा है बिकॉज़ ऑफ वो भी
नहीं गैप्स है, वो जो बनाने वाले जो टीचर्स हैं ना इतने ऊपर के लोग थे, वो लोग नीचे के लेवल को देख रहे हैं।
सबसे बड़ा
इसमें जानते हैं क्या है सर?
उन्होंने ये क्यों सोचा कि टीचर्स के लिए या फिर इंटरनेशनल
बहुत ऊंचा से बनाया।
जैसे जो बनाए हैं वो जो पढ़ के आए हैं उसी टाइप का बनाए हैं। तो अगर क्या है वो जो लिखेंगे
क्लास 10 तक के लिए वो इसलिए करते हैं कि माइंड स्पीड भी बदल रहा है ना, मतलब why survive a student why make a student more about science when उसको क्यों सिखाना सर? 10 तक बैलेंस हो सकता है,
7 तक ठीक है, 11 12 में फिजिक्स के लेवल पर थोड़ा सा है, गैप ज्यादा हो गया है, बट केमिस्ट्री बायोलॉजी को जी
11th क्लास में जो बच्चे इंटरेस्ट नहीं लेते हैं 12th क्लास में सिस्टमैटिक नॉलेज बच्चा
या फिर जो ब्रिज कोर्स करा
सीबीएसई बोर्ड ऐसा कुछ नहीं करता है। सीबीएसई बोर्ड
एक ब्रिज कोर्स ऑफ 20-25 डेज
सीबीएसई बोर्ड ओनली
डायरेक्ट लेवल ना दिक्कत है।
तो गैप मेंटेन करना चाहिए सीबीएसई को सर, अगर ब्रिज कोर्स नहीं देता कैसे होगा?
ब्रिज कोर्स में
मुझे तो लगता है ब्रिज कोर्स बनना चाहिए।
वो इंटेंट उसको करना चाहिए सर, 10 का सिलेबस 11 सीधे ऊपर चला जाए।
न्यू बोर्ड बनना चाहिए सीबीएसई।
सर आप आईसीएसई बोर्ड में देखिए ना, अब वो भी बोर्ड हमारे कंट्री में चली रहा है, उनका सिलेबस ऐसा है, बच्चा बुक पढ़ा आराम से उनका जो कॉन्सेप्ट है क्लियर हो, और कोई भी बच्चा मुझे नहीं लगता है एक सिंगल बच्चा सिर्फ एनसीईआरटी बुक से समझ सकता है, कोई भी बच्चा। फिजिक्स के बुक में भी आप देखो 9th में न्यूमेरिकल बेस्ड और ये होना चाहिए।
There is one aspect also to provide a reading habit to students also. रेफरेंस बुक का कॉन्सेप्ट भी तो है।
10 का सेगमेंट सर बहुत शॉर्ट कर दिया सर, बहुत कम कर दिया सर। सर 10 के बाद चॉइस में तो मिल गया बोर्ड है, मेरे बेटे को नहीं मैंने टेस्ट पढ़ा, जबरदस्ती आप पढ़ा।
So the major challenges are there. There are so many challenges. Infrastructure is also one of them. The other is students don't need to develop a scientific environment, just go for marks and marks. ये एक challenge है, ये well accepted challenge है, और इस challenge के लिए हम लोग प्रयास कर सकते हैं अपने लेवल से, लेकिन इसका बहुत ज़्यादा लेवल में हमारे पास है, न एनसीईआरटी के पास है, न सीबीएसई के पास। इसका जवाब सरकार के पास है, वो लोग नए अपॉर्चुनिटी डेवलप करें कि बच्चे को ये लगे कि हम कम नंबर भी पाएंगे तो हमको जॉब मिल जाएगा, अच्छे कॉलेजेस मिल जाएंगे, तभी इसका सोल्यूशन होगा। जॉब और करियर ऑप्शन जब तक उसमें नहीं आएगा बहुत ज़्यादा, तब उसका हल नहीं है।
किसी भी स्कूल का ऐड आता है उसमें कट ऑफ इज 95%।
कट ऑफ आप कैसे अपना चलो उसमें नहीं हो। So enough of the challenges we have all heard. Now the next we are coming for, based on these answers that you have given, there is one handout 1H01B. तो इसी आंसर्स पे डेवलप्ड है कि there are some features, context, and then you try to answer. You have to write yes, no, or maybe. Only yes, no, or maybe. So I think 2-3 minutes you can do. Only 15 questions are there. Yes, one for the homework. So thank you. Can we take the answers now? Learning is unstructured and chaotic. Learning is unstructured and chaotic. No. Yes.
Maybe. Yes, maybe. It depends.
Not always structured.
Yes, it
Do you
depends.
think learning is only done in the classroom?
No.
Do you think learning is done only through you?
That's why it should be planned.
May not be also.
That's why
May
it
not
is
be also.
structured. If it is planned, it is structured.
But may not be also.
But student can
Sometimes it's
observe of his own.
In the class also,
While playing cricket, student can learn about force, style, motion, so many things.
Sir, in the class also it could be unstructured,
Yes.
unstructured at times.
Bilkul.
It could be.
So it can be maybe. Okay.
Yes.
Now the second, effective learning in science means learning by doing activities.
Yes.
Yes. Without doing, effective learning is not possible. Now students' errors are actually opportunities for learning.
Yes.
Maybe. May not be. So we say maybe. Not no, but maybe. But not yes also. All errors
Sir,
are not
if we
learning.
will come to know about students' errors,
See, if the same error is done several times, what is that?
that is not included in the statement, sir. That is not included in the statement.
No, it's
How many times students' errors should be
See,
there?
students' errors are actually opportunities for learning.
Yes, they are opportunities. They are the opportunities.
They may be now. If the errors are repeated several times, errors means may be repeated.
Sir, that is not that
It says errors in plural. It says errors in plural.
Two can also be
Has it been errors for the first time?
Two errors are also errors. Three errors are also errors.
So it three same errors.
Infinite
Three
number
repeated
of
errors are
errors
there.
can
So it
be
cannot be the
question
lesson.
marks, sir.
They have not
Infinite number of errors.
Some errors are mistakes.
or not. Yes.
All errors are not mistakes.
We also have learned
Only
from our
those
mistakes
errors
only. Several
we-
mistakes. We also have learned
Yes,
from our
yes,
mistakes.
okay, yes.
Yes, sir. It can be maybe. It can be
Yes,
maybe.
yes.
No, sir. It can be maybe.
Rajeev sir, this is something what sir is saying. एक mistake 10 बार किया.
सर हम लोग 10 बार गिर के ही अपने पैर पे खड़े हुए हैं.
Right sir. तो वहाँ reflection teacher के ऊपर आ जाता है.
Sir,
बच्चे के ऊपर नहीं आता है.
it should come. It's our fault then. Why are we not imparting our knowledge to them? It is big question mark on the teachers. It should be.
That cannot get opportunity.
So we should change ourselves accordingly.
See, all students are not in the same category.
But they are
All
students.
errors.
But they are
All errors.
students.
See,
And they are teachers.
That philosophy is good.
It's not
Let's come on the
philosophy.
student level, student level.
आपने-
All
sir,
students.
एक मिनट मुझे कंप्लीट करने दीजिए सर. We as a teacher should be a good listeners also. आपने ही कहा था कि if we are teachers, हम लोगों के पास हम लोग को प्रोफेशनल होना चाहिए and we are bound to deal with those group of students at that time. So it depends on us कि हम लोग उसको कैसे डील करें. उनका एरर करना उनका काम है and वो एरर से वो सीख रहे हैं या नहीं सीख रहे हैं अल्टीमेटली एट लास्ट वो हम लोग के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. That's what I think.
एक सुनिए, क्लासरूम में टीचर एक लीडर होता है. बच्चे कई तरह के हैं. अगर एक बात है, आपने एक क्वेश्चन पूछा, व्हाट इज से सेल, 40 बच्चे हैं, एक बच्चे ने कुछ आंसर किया, सेम आंसर 40 भी रिपीट करना चाहे. लर्निंग अपॉर्चुनिटी है वो, वेस्टिंग ऑफ टाइम है स्टूडेंट्स का. This is a wasting of time. Being a leader in the class, yours is the responsibility to be judgmental also for erring students. अगर ऐसा नहीं रहेगा तो फिर प्रोसीजर कहाँ से आएगा आपकी टीचिंग? आप सबको सब अच्छा. एक अच्छा फीलिंग वाला टीचर अगर उसके पास पेपर चला जाए और स्टूडेंट के साथ उसका रिलेशन बन जाए, all 40 students are my sons, my daughters. अब आप किसी के साथ ग्रेडिंग कर ही नहीं पाएंगे. सब अच्छा है, प्रिसाइज एंड जजमेंटल भी होना है. From that point of view, you cannot say all errors are always providing the opportunity to learn. All errors are not the opportunity to learn. Only few errors are opportunity to learn on this grade 10 science level. Be precise and judgmental in the classroom. सबको अगर opportunity देते रहिएगा तो 40 मिनट में क्लास है.
And there are some students who deliberately they never go through their mistakes as a career.
So what to do?
In that case,
should be given amount of
assessment का वो error जो है वो सही है.
What to do के लेवल पर नहीं आए हैं अभी. हम अभी यहाँ पर डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. What to do पर भी बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. हम ये कह रहे हैं कि वो लर्निंग अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं हो सकता.
हो भी सकता है, नहीं
हो भी सकता है.
Those who want to learn, they will learn. Those who don't.
Yeah.
सर अभी लोग कितनी बार बुक्स के लिए बच्चों को बोलते हैं.
आपको जजमेंटल होना ही होगा.
छोड़ता हो
नहीं होगा तो फिर क्लास स्कूल टीचिंग नहीं हो पाएगी. Now, expectation affects students' performance. Yes. Individualized education for every student can only ensure effective learning. No.
We are a populated, densely populated country. Otherwise not discussion.
The statement has only in it. Only. तो उसमें no होगा. Maybe कैसे होगा? Only है word.
Only ruined it. Learners should be encouraged to raise questions, generate hypotheses, and test their validity. Yes. Effective learning occurs when students think and are active. A stimulating learning environment is crucial for learning.
No. Maybe.
It should be yes or no.
It should be yes. Actually, it should be yes. Stimulate मतलब क्या करेगा?
Unless you motivate students to learn, how to learn?
It should be yes.
Whatever is there, it should be stimulated. Whatever the limited resources are there.
We need to see that the technician.
Yes. Learning in science, lots of involves lots of project work. Lots. Learning is an outcome of teaching. No. Maybe. Because students learn from different sources. Only the teachers are not crucial for teaching. Okay. Historical perspective helps in the learning of science. Learning depends upon students' existing ideas.
No.
अभी तो 6 के बाद आप 7 में ले जा रहे हैं. करेंगे फिर इसी हिसाब से करिकुलम बेस किया.
रेटिंग के लिए क्यों देखते हैं? लर्निंग तो कुछ भी हो सकता है.
अगर आप
कहीं से भी हो सकता है. अगर आप रोड पे चलते हैं वहाँ भी बहुत सारा लर्निंग हो सकता है. उसके लिए साइंस भी है सर.
जवाब दे दें. मान लिया जाए आपने सीखा ही नहीं क्लास 9 में न्यूटन लॉ के बारे में. रोड पर आपको धक्का लगा, आपने क्या सीखा? क्या फोर्स और पुश के बारे में आप जानते हैं? क्लास 3 में
उसके बाद अगर बताया जाए न्यूटन लॉ तो समझेगा कि नहीं?
उसके बाद कुछ एक मतलब आपका
आपके बिना बताए हुए
सर धक्का लगे तो बचना भी तो चाहिए समझने के लिए. बताते तो बचना
ये जरूरी है.
अच्छा
का लॉ आता है
स्कूल डेज के टाइम तो एक्चुअली we used to travel by local trains. ठीक है? तो local trains में हम लोग का एक बोर्ड रहता था कि सबसे पहले जाके चढ़ जाए रनिंग में और रनिंग में उतर जाए, ठीक है? तो वो न्यूटन्स लॉ बैक ऑफ द माइंड में रहता है। अगर ट्रेन मूव कर रहा है तो किस तरफ आपको दौड़ के जाना है, ऑपोजिट करेंगे तो एक्सीडेंट हो जाएगा। तो हर एक जगह में ये जो बैकग्राउंड जो लर्निंग है, लर्निंग का स्टेटस क्या है, लेवल है, वो तो बहुत कुछ इसके ऊपर आता है।
ऐसा नहीं रहता तो ये स्ट्रक्चर नहीं बना।
एग्जिस्टिंग आइडिया का कंसेप्ट है।
एग्जिस्टिंग आइडिया मतलब उसके बारे में उसको कुछ पता है, तभी तो लर्निंग हो सकती है। मान लिया आप कुछ जानते ही नहीं है तो फिर कैसे आप
सर साइंटिस्ट ने इतना चीज दिया, क्या उनको पहले से आइडिया था? नहीं था तो लर्निंग हुआ कि नहीं?
थोड़ा सा एग्जिस्टिंग आइडिया का मतलब जैसे मान लीजिए कि हम एक बार 10th क्लास में और 11th क्लास में और 8th क्लास में तीनों में गए थे फ्रिक्शन डिस्कस करने। तो 10th क्लास में तो 9th क्लास में फ्रिक्शन का थोड़ा बहुत 8 में फ्रिक्शन सब यूज किया गया फ्रिक्शन और 11 में भी चैप्टर भी है और 11 में तो है ही फ्रिक्शन को। अब देखिए क्लास 8 का हमको एक अरेंजमेंट लगा था 3-4 दिन पहले का। Generally, I am teaching physics in 11th, 12th, but we have to go in arrangement classes. तो 8 में मैंने सोचा कि फ्रिक्शन का उन लोगों को कुछ आइडिया नहीं होगा, कुछ टर्म नहीं होगा, क्योंकि हम सोचते थे कि 11th, 12th का ही बच्चा स्टैटिक, काइनेटिक और लिमिटिंग एंड रोलिंग एंड बट फ्रिक्शन वो लोग जानना चाहता था। और फ्रिक्शन अपोजिंग ऑलवेज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मोशन, ये उन लोगों के दिमाग में तय है, तो एग्जिस्टिंग आइडिया। लेकिन ये नहीं जानता है कम समटाइम्स फ्रिक्शन हेल्प्स इन मोशन, like in rotation of wheel. At the bottom point of the wheel, always friction helps in supporting the motion. So when I told this class 8 students, why they could better understand because they were knowing little bit idea of friction. But I was thinking how they could understand the rotation of wheel, but they understood that because they were knowing about friction. Existing idea was friction. Friction opposes the direction of motion. And I proved that how friction supports the motion. And they
idea has.
No, sir. In the grade 8, there is a full chapter on wheels. I have this term.
The idea must be there.
No, yes,
ताकि आपको clear understanding हो कि आपको जान रहे हैं कहीं Learning means things which you have adopted in your life. क्लासरूम का नहीं कह रहा, एग्जिस्टिंग आइडिया की बात।
लर्निंग को क्लास
के दादाजी बताए, आपके चाचा जी बताए।
एक और एग्जांपल आई एम गिविंग। My younger son, or youngest one, in class 2. But nowadays, YouTube video and whatever, the force of gravitation, that is gravitation term, maybe in 7th class, 8th class it is used. But he is knowing about gravities. What gravitation pulling any object. So the term earlier, when he will go in class 9 or maybe in any other class 7, maybe he is knowing little bit existing idea of gravitation, or that is attracting force. Maybe earth attracts that gravity. So the terms would be maybe existing in the mind of the student, and maybe more explanation if a teacher or somewhere in the text he is getting. So he could learn more and more and more in learning.
आप जब तक ध्यान उसको नहीं दिलाइएगा कि ये ऐसे होता है, तब तक वो कैसे उसको ध्यान कैसे जाएगा? तो बच्चा ऐसे तो हमने आइंस्टाइन को भी ध्यान दिलाएगा तब भूल जाता है।
Sometimes yes, sometimes not. Students can resolve their misconceptions. Yes. Can they? Maybe they not be.
Maybe.
And the 14-to-1 collaborative teamwork promotes learning. Yes. Promotes learning. It incorporates some other skills also. That's very crucial. Assessment and the learning of science are not interrelated.
No.
Yes. Assessment and learning of science. आपका learning of science कहाँ तक हुआ है? उसको जानने के लिए भी assessment चाहिए। जो अच्छे टीचर है, वो आप स्टूडेंट की कॉपी जज करने के बाद बोल देंगे कि इस पोर्शन So assessment, evaluation, these are required even for
Can be maybe also.
maybe.
Not
Make it right.
They are interdependent.
Not related. Maybe.
Maybe कैसे आप बोल रहे हैं not related?
मैम यहाँ लिखा है not
I'm sorry, कवर कर क्या होगा?
They are
are not interrelated.
Maybe I will say maybe. Maybe because say you taught something by teaching you emphasize on some aspect, and while asking question you forgot what did you discuss in the class. You answered something else. Students learn the thing which you discussed in the class and fail to learn things which you did not discuss in the class, but is a part of the curriculum. And you rightfully asked the question. That's your mistake. But because of our mistake, students' assessment could not be done properly. Students could not answer the question which you asked. So his assessment is not good. So in that, but he has learned the thing. He has learned other things which we already have discussed. It should be related. So there may be ये तो हमारे क्वेश्चन को जनरली बोर्ड से जो क्वेश्चन आते हैं उसमें ऐसा होता है टीचर्स क्लास में डील करते वक्त उनका पॉइंट ऑफ डिस्कशन कुछ और था यहाँ क्वेश्चन कुछ और पूछ दिया गया हाँ the objectivity is not there in the delivery of the curriculum and the assessment अगर ये गैप रहेगा
अभी कुछ देख रहे थे उसमें था ना कोटा फैक्ट्री का देख रहे थे उसमें था केमिस्ट्री इज फुल ऑफ एक्सेप्शन
really sciences are filled with least exceptions least आप अदर किसी वेंचर में चले जाएं कहीं भी चले जाएं आप रिलीजन पढ़ें कोई नियम हनुमान जी के लिए लागू होता है शंकर भगवान के लिए लागू नहीं है दुर्गा जी के लागू नहीं है आप सोशल साइंसेज में चले जाएं जो फैसिलिटीज आपके एक सिटीजन के लिए है दूसरे सिटीजन के लिए नहीं है वही सारी फैसिलिटीज आप लैंग्वेजेज में चले जाएं यू विल फाइंड सो मेनी एक्सेप्शन हमारे पास तो जितने एक्सेप्शन हैं सब काउंटेड हैं ऑल आर काउंटेड
लैंग्वेजेस में तो प्रॉब्लम इंग्लिश में काफी
हर जगह प्रॉब्लम
केमिस्ट्री हो जाता है कोपड़ा
यहाँ सबसे कम प्रॉब्लम सबसे कम प्रॉब्लम साइंसेज नहीं है
स्ट्रॉ है सब कुछ
केमिस्ट्री कोपड़ा
the least exceptions we are the only limited say genesis जहाँ हम लोग exceptions को रिकॉर्ड करते हैं अदर जगहों पर रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं है रिकॉर्डिंग का प्रोविजन नहीं है हमारे पास लिखा जाता है ये एक्सेप्शन है ये एक्सेप्शन है वो रिकॉर्डेड है
वो एक्सेप्शंस आर इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन
और वो एक्सेप्शन हम लोग डील करते हैं क्लासेस में
हो सकता है वो एक्सेप्शन एक माइनर स्कूल साइंस
जी
होता है नेचर ऑफ लाइट was not able to explain probability here
चाइनीज तो 70 लीटर में पूरा
okay but with all we have some things which are common for all types of teaching some things which are common for all types of teaching and that is called the teaching methodology okay the teaching methodology is common for all we all have studied it in our B.Ed all are B.Ed I suppose here yes. You all studied about Bloom's now we have another activity with this and I'll request you to go for it. We'll discuss Bloom's taxonomy after the recess, after the short break. But you go for this answer. You have 5 minutes. HO1D. Write the meaning of each objective against their name in the table given below. Creating, evaluating, analyzing, understanding, remembering. You can write even in synonym.
These are all verbs.
डिस्कशन नहीं करना है।
ये करने के बाद
we'll discuss for the team. It has completed only 6. Okay, now we can disperse for the tea.